Hello, this is Date, and this is your fighting game rant. After years of waiting, Guilty Gear Strive has finally gotten a taste of a proper ranked mode.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
No more of that obnoxious Celestial Tower ranking. Alongside the ranked mode being added, we also finally have our first guest character arriving in Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, which I do want to talk about, but going back on the ranked mode, basically they copy-pasted Street Fighter 6's ranked mode with a few minor differences. Guilty Gear Strive has 7 ranks in total, ranging from Iron all the way to Vanquisher, while Street Fighter 6 has 12 ranks in total, ranging from Rookie all the way to Legend rank. Note that Street Fighter 6 did add High, Grand, and Ultimate Master ranks, as well as Legend rank in later updates. So Guilty Gear could probably do that when Strive 2 comes out, which I also want to talk about later in the video. This ranked mode also features what is now, in my opinion, what should be the standard in fight games, such as matchmaking while training, terminating the match if it's whack, and win streaks in lower ranks. But there is definitely some things that I think they could easily improve on. A lot of these are quality of life changes. Put in a nutshell, make some of the menus look better or interesting at least. Like one example is putting the ranks of each character on the side of something in the entry character screen, because you gotta exit out that screen to look at your rank every time. Another thing they could do is make the matchmaking screen look way better, because they literally just took existing assets already in the game to make the matchmaking screen. And while I'm at it, make a better versus screen, because Guilty Gear Strive has one of the worst versus screen in fighting game history right now. Maybe that's just me, but it's not even a versus screen. It doesn't have versus in anywhere. Like what? I know it's a nitpick, but I'm just saying. And one last thing about the ranked matchmaking screen, let me give you a dramatic representation of me waiting for a match. Wait a minute, I got a match? You see there are no sound cues for finding a match, which gets real annoying at times. A lot of people, including myself, are probably doing something else while matchmaking, so a sound cue would be very appreciated. And we do know that they do have sound cues. That's one asset that they forgot to put. Also, one cool thing that I thought of while making this video was, what if you could put in Guilty Gear music while matchmaking? Like, I want to jam out to Symphony or sit there depressed listening to I Really Want to Stay at Your House. Like, imagine that. That'd be banger. Speaking of I Really Want to Stay at Your House, let's talk about Lucy. As a big fan of Edgerunners, I was anticipating her release, and for sure she did not disappoint. I've been having a lot of fun with her in Ranked, but I do see notable weaknesses with her kit. Is it me, or does it feel like she does not have enough special moves? Like, I know Short Nerve Circuit and Quick Hack are very big mechanics that you have to utilize, but I feel like some of her other special moves are kinda just eh. Gunshot is kinda useless. Kinda. It's not that good in most scenarios. The DP is just okay, I guess, but the Spirit Attack is a pretty good move, so I'll give her that. But that's just it. I feel like she's missing something, I don't know. I know they might be very limited on moves for her, but I don't know, I feel like they can make some new moves for her. But who knows. Presentation wise though, I would argue that she was one of the best looking characters in motion and easily has one of the best supers with the finisher. Overall, for being Guilty Gear's first ever guest character, I think it's a pretty good success. Now let's get a JoJo character in Guilty Gear. Or Chainsaw Man. Moving on to Strive 2, I'm just going to give a quick opinion about it just because we don't know a lot yet about what is Strive 2.0. I'm assuming it's just going to be an improved version of Guilty Gear Strive, similar to Guilty Gear Revelator and Rev 2. And what we know about it so far is 2 new characters, which are guaranteed Robokai and Jam, which means that there are only a few legacy characters left that they can pull from the mainline fighting games. Heyhun, Raven, Answer, Cliff, Justice. Those are the last few playable characters that are not in Strive yet. Realistically, I can't see Cliff and Justice making it because if you know one thing about them, they're dead. Unless somehow they get revived. If Zato can return from life, they both can. So I'm not ruling it out, but it's very unlikely. But one thing I kinda wanna see if Cliff does get revived, he gets revived, but he gets revived as his younger self. That'll be very cool. But that's not to mention every existing character that everyone wants to be playable in the series. People have been waiting for Gabriel for almost 30 years. But that's all that we know about Strive 2. And for once, the future of Guilty Gear looks very bright. And that's your fighting game rant. See you next time.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, our fates align, intertwine, a prelude to a brand new start, sailing anew, all of our dreams